Good afternoon, teacher. I am Daniel Quintero, and I'm going to present my slides about sports recreation and commercialization. So, that being all, open intro. So, first, this is transparent vocabulary, some images and their meaning or their name. So, first is a soccer ball, second is a running track, the third one is a gold medal. Then there's a sport jerseys with brand logos, then stadium lights, then a whistle, next tennis racket, then a swimming pool, then a stopwatch, next is a trophy, next is a dumbbell, next is a pair of sneakers, then is a scoreboard, then is a bicycle, the next one is a ticket stop. The next one is a basketball hub. Then have a water bottle, and finally a gym mat. So, with this, I have some questions for you. Is Jamal had a gold medal? Yeah, it's right. There is a gold medal. Is Kane using a ball, a soccer ball? Yeah, it is. The trainer is using a stopwatch. No, he's using like a board, but isn't there is not a scoreboard. It's a normal board. Finally, is Cristiano Ronaldo using dumbbells? Right. So next is complex vocabulary. So here is commercialization of sports. The best example that I give you is the FIFA and the World Cup. Is the best example because Infantino, that is the bald person in the middle, used this sport to move a lot of money around the world, like with the photos of Messi, photos of Yamal, discover new stars or new players like Bosinia or Cristiano Ronaldo, and also selling like t-shirts, soccer balls, and I don't know, like tickets for the stadium and for from the matches. Is the best example that I find. So next is sponsorship deals. It's like the price who the price or the space the brand, no, like marketing, like sponsor uh, needs or want to appear in a cloth, in a sport cloth, like the brand logos in the football t-shirts, or like the sponsorships like Etihad, Snapdragon, Fly Emirates, etc. And this is the price who they paid who to appear in these t-shirts. Another example is like with Luis Diaz is drinking Gatorade. Gatorade is the official sponsor of the Colombian selection, and Gatorade helps to Colombia to be irritated. The next one is a sedentary the turn. So it's like a sedentary lifestyle is one of the biggest health risk, and that is the reason that is in red. Is had a biggest health risk, but uh, fighting it doesn't require hours of gym. Um, it can change with daily habits like running, like walking, like walking 30 minutes, 1 hour, something. It's change some habits and do a little bit more active. And the last one is excessive of excessive commercialization of sports. The excessive commercialization of sports is like the that I said before. The FIFA is the best example, but nowadays uh, the excessive commercialization of sports means that a big type of money, a big sponsors and corporate to broadcasting right are prioritizing profit over the game, and as a result it raises the ticket price and like the different mm, the different things that the clubs or the sport sell for the fans, like the how do you say, like the stock who the brands make for the fans, for the fanatics, and this exaggerate a lot of the prices, the memberships, and then etc. So little review for the new vocabulary that we learned. So the first one is a soccer ball, then is a running track, a golden medal, a running sport, a so the first is a soccer ball, then is a running track, next is the golden medal, next is a sport jersey with brand logos, next is the stadium lights, then is the whistle, then is a tennis racket, then is a stopwatch, then a trophy, next is a dumbbell, a pair of sneakers, a scoreboard, a bicycle, a ticket stop, a basketball hoop, a water bottle, and a gym mat. So this is the images that I put for example, and the complex vocabulary is commercialization of sports, sponsorship deals, sedentary deterrent, and finally the excessive commercialization of sports.
Pensé que yo te había olvidado, pero pusieron la canción que cantamos bien borrachos, que bailamos bien borrachos, lo besamos bien borrachos, lo